Hey, this is Darryl from Off the Clef with Darryl, Denver, and Chad. And this is my wife, Laura, from Lauryl Estate Video. Laura,
Hi.
Darryl, Lauryl Estate Video. And we're here, of course, at Lakeside Studio, feeling Christmassy. Wanting to talk a little bit about some of our favorite Christmas tunes. And we'll just see where it goes from there. We're doing a kind of an extra offshoot from our normal stuff with Denver and Chad, and we just want to try something out. So, Laura, tell us something about you.
I would love to talk about my favorite Christmas songs.
Yeah?
Maybe one that I don't like. Maybe a couple I don't like. I don't know.
What about some you liked or didn't like now?
Yes.
Okay.
There are lots of those, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, there are quite a few.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right,
well, we grow as we get older, don't we, Darryl?
We grow. There are things we can grow about. We can, like different types of music, different genres. Appreciate different ones that we didn't like. Maybe appreciate when we were younger, or even in high school, or whatever the case is, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, tell me one you didn't like.
Oh, one I didn't like that I like now.
Yeah.
Last Christmas by Wham.
Wham. Mm-hmm. All right. George Michael's come up a couple times on this podcast.
Has he?
He has, yeah. Because he was one I mentioned previously that I didn't like so much in high school. I always thought he was a good musician and all, but I appreciate him more the older I get. So, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't listen to George Michael in high school.
Yeah.
So I should probably explain that I grew up in the 80s but didn't listen to any 80s music until
explain why.
Until the 90s.
I guess more importantly.
Because my mom said 80s music was crap. So I only listened to 50s, 60s, and 70s music growing up. So listening to 80s music in the 90s and sometimes the 2000s was very interesting. And I think I didn't like Last Christmas because I grew up with a Casio keyboard, like every kid in the 80s, and that was pretty much, on every Casio keyboard.
Oh, yeah. Like
that beat.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a very popular drum beat.
Yeah.
But it also came out in 1984, and I was
Not even
5.
6, 5.
No, I was not close to even being 6. I was 5. Yeah.
Well, 5's pretty close to 6.
It is, but I was closer to 5.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I was just straight 5. Okay, guys, like 5.5.
What made you?
Let's settle there.
What made you settle on it and say, "Oh, this is a better tune than I thought it was"?
I have a tendency to listen to words more than you do.
Yeah,
you have
I
a
listen
tendency
to music more.
Yeah.
And then words tend to come later. The more I produce and stuff here and listen to other people's stuff, I pay more attention to lyrics and the feel of the song. So I'm kind of getting where you're coming from. But yeah.
I also drone on and on about lyrics to you.
You
can't really get away from it.
She does drone.
Yeah.
About lyrics.
Yeah. So I like that one because it sounds happy, but it's not happy. It's
about breaking your heart, right?
It's about breaking your heart. Mm. But I also watch a lot of music documentaries, and I always have. And I've really been into Wham lately.
So, it happens, after a band's been broken up for 40 years.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's been close to that, hasn't it? It was probably, early 90s when they broke up?
Whenever, I think, Careless Whisper came out.
I don't know when that came out, but it was probably late 80s, early 90s.
It was like 85 or 86.
Was it that early? Well, because, then he went into his solo career, George Michael did. And the other guy that was in it...
Andrew Ridgeley.
Yes, Andrew Ridgeley. I knew his name was Andrew. I couldn't remember his last name. He, I guess they were best friends forever, so it's kind of interesting. But,
they met when they were 12.
Wow. That's crazy.
They met when they were 12.
So.
And some interesting facts about Last Christmas. George Michael wrote that by himself, and he wanted it to be like a huge #1 hit, which it eventually became. in like 2023. It finally
really?
hit number 1.
After that long?
Yeah, and George Michael died in 2016.
Okay. Yeah, I know he died a while back.
George Michael apparently was, like, his friends called him Mr. Christmas. He loved Christmas.
That's me.
And
I said it in the last video. That's me.
that's him.
Me and George Michael.
The reason that song was never number 1 was because as soon as they got done filming the video for that, George Michael immediately flew to London and did the Band-Aid Christmas song.
Oh, we all know that one.
What is that?
Christmas. No. Do they know it's Christmas?
Do they know it's Christmas?
Yeah.
Which
they probably
don't. Probably didn't.
I don't think they celebrate Christmas in Africa.
I have a very unpopular opinion. I don't like that song.
Oh, I don't either. I don't care for it.
Yeah, so basically George Michael worked his butt off for Last Christmas to be the number 1 song of, like, to hit the Billboard number 1 at that time, and sabotaged himself.
So the song he went
But he was such an amazing person and so nice that Last Christmas ended up becoming the number 2 song.
Oh, okay.
Of the year.
So he was on number 1 song and number 2.
And the Band-Aid song was number 1. But then he also turned around and they donated all of the royalties of Last Christmas to the Ethiopian famine.
Well, there you go. So that's pretty good.
And then in 2023, fans united and Wham's Last Christmas became a number 1 song again. Well, no, it became a number 1 song for the first time.
For the first time, yeah.
But
well, mine, believe it or not, and this might shock you. It's,
me?
Yeah.
Or everybody?
One that I didn't appreciate when I was younger, and I mean probably going through high school and so on, is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas with Judy Garland.
I am.
Okay, well, let me tell you.
I am shocked because you've always told me that you don't like Judy Garland.
Well, I don't like her voice typically. It's not my favorite.
Is it because it's so
voice.
sad?
It's
That's why
how,
I like Last Christmas.
Yeah, it's how she portrayed it, I guess, in the movie
Meet Me in St. Louis.
Meet Me in St. Louis, and the history behind it, and how I guess it wasn't really a Christmas movie. It went through all the different seasons, but it became one because so many people were drawn to that. I guess people in the movie theater just cried like crazy when they saw it for the first time with that song because it had such a longing, I think, in the sound of it.
It's a very sad song.
It really is. It's the saddest version of I've ever heard. And I listened to it a little more this year, and I thought, she actually did that very well. And so I have to appreciate it. Again, one of those things, you think, well, I don't really care for their voice typically and how they do things, and maybe it sound but then when I listen to it again and I kind of look at it from a more artistic standpoint, I think I just started appreciating it more. That's it. And I think the arrangement is good on it. I think it's just one I ignored for so long because I didn't like it.
I'm
initially.
running through if I look ridiculous, it's because I'm running through the words in my head.
Oh, okay.
So if I ever zone out,
Yeah.
it's because I'm singing the song in my head.
Yeah, it's going into that. We'll have to muddle through somehow that section where it kind of goes up.
I like sad
And
songs.
then moves along. I do too in general.
Which I think is why I like Last Christmas, except it sounds really happy, and it's not.
No.
So our songs that we didn't used to like that we like now are both kind of sad
I'd like to think we're becoming deeper people.
I know I am.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe just a deeper, more introspective.
More introspective. Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, because I write some of my own stuff, and the weird thing is, I'm generally a happy guy. What do you say? Again, Mr. Christmas this time of year. I recently wrote a Christmas song that I wanted to try and get done this year. I don't have time with other projects, but and it's actually it's somewhat sad. It's got a cool sound to it, but it's kind of dark. I don't mean in a scary way. Just the idea of appreciating. Maybe when you get to a certain point in your life, like me, you realize that you might only get like 85 Christmases out of life.
Well,
Yeah.
this is taking a turn.
And it's a nice little countdown to fewer and fewer of them.
Wow. Okay, that's dark, Mr.
It
Christmas.
is, but it doesn't. So it sounds so
I'm
dark.
the one that's supposed to be the Grinch in this
It
relationship.
just
My
sounds
goodness.
more morose. It's easier to go to the dark side than the
I-
light usually. So
Is that a Star Wars reference?
it probably, yeah, it kind of is.
Wow. I feel like this has probably happened because you've been reading a lot about Belschnickel and Krampus.
I have, yeah. I've been reading the book on the ghost stories behind Christmas, and now I'm starting to read A Christmas Carol. And so yeah, there's a lot of darkness in Christmas folklore.
Ebenezer Scrooge isn't so scary, and neither are those ghosts.
No, not at
Not
all in
compared,
comparison.
not compared to Krampus and Belschnickel.
And what was the one? A Frau. What's her last
Oh,
name?
that's Krampus's wife.
Yeah, and she guts children and stuff because they don't knit
And
their socks and
I'm
clean their
fairly
rooms.
certain she stuffs them full of garbage after.
And she could. She did some stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a cruel punishment for not knitting your socks.
I mean, I guess darn your socks.
Yeah.
Don't get holes in your socks.
Is that some other things I think we, I talked about were maybe some favorite songs that were popular during the year we were born. So I guess I could say the year I was born.
Can you, or can you just let people guess?
1942. No, and don't all of you out there don't. No,
1918.
that was it was during the great flood of Dayton, Ohio. 1913, I think, is what my son Gabe said. But
That was 1903.
it was something. I had a 3 in it.
I don't know.
But anyway,
History is
there's
rubbish.
a few songs. Some of the crooners I talked to on the last video were on there. Which, by the way, I have to mention Sammy Davis Jr. and his song "Christmas Around the World." Listen to it because my daughter swore they were saying "buy a napkin."
In which part?
Somewhere, because they say it in different foreign. "Merry Christmas to you."
Oh, that
And one
song.
of them, the kid's
Okay,
song is
yeah.
going, "Buy a napkin." Check it out. It's just kind of comical. So sometimes I just say that to her.
That
Buy a
is an
napkin.
album that I used to despise.
Rat Pack.
Yes,
Christmas.
just because it's the Rat Pack.
Yeah.
I don't generally care for any music by the Rat Pack.
That's a good Christmas album, though.
It's that's probably, we didn't grow up listening to, I don't think, full Christmas albums.
Yeah.
I do remember like Lee Greenwood's Country Christmas. We listened to that. We listened to a lot of Country Christmas and then a lot of like,
Carpenters, didn't you mention?
yes, we did listen to a lot.
Which, come
we
on.
listened to a lot of the Carpenters.
She has a perfect voice. They did great arrangements. They really
Yeah.
did a great
drummer.
Yeah, she's a great drummer. Karen Carpenter.
Karen
Check her out.
Carpenter.
There's some solo
She
stuff
much
with her
preferred being a drummer.
playing drums, which, as you can see behind me, my favorite instrument. And but anyway, yeah.
So what year were you born, Darryl?
I was born in 1968. I think officially, when I turned 55, I crossed over to a senior in some areas of.
It's an area of contention lately.
And it's.
I say go for the discount.
Well, I'm going to. If I can get it, I'm going to take it. But I haven't been offered one, so I don't know if I announce it, or what.
Well,
When
we
I
live
walk
in
I'm
Virginia
55.
now,
Yeah,
so we don't get a golden Buckeye card.
Ohio people,
like
all about it.
in. I'm also from Ohio. I should
Yes.
probably state that.
We are.
Also
We're
from
from
Dayton, Ohio, but I grew up in Springfield.
Yeah. And we moved
Yeah.
out to this area, Lake Monticello, about 9 years ago. And about the time this comes out, nine
Yeah.
years ago that we moved here. But anyway, no, 1968. And again, I'm referencing the last video a lot because I mentioned Andy Williams. Show a picture of him smiling.
Or Paul Williams.
Or Paul Williams. Sure, which one it was. Then he was on the Paul Williams thing.
Little Enos.
So little Enos from Smoking the Bandit. But he did a Most Wonderful Time of the Year, and that album was really popular.
Andy Williams.
Andy Williams,
Not
yeah,
Paul
not
Williams.
Paul Williams, no.
Not Paul Williams.
But and I was not only a month or so old, but just to reflect back the year we were born and so on. And I love that album now, or that Christmas stuff now. So that's what kind of came from my time. What about yours?
That's all you have to say about Andy Williams?
That, and he smiled a lot, and he had great
Andy Williams is Mr. Christmas.
He is. He is the true Mr. Christmas. And his family, his brothers were really good. They all harmonized great together.
I'm fairly certain that we have every Andy Williams Christmas album.
But
I am a music snob, though. I'm kind of a jerk.
She can be. And
I mean, I'll be honest. I am. I'm a jerk. I have definite opinions about music.
Yeah. And I do too, but mine have loosened up a little bit, like some of the Christmas stuff, in the sense that if it makes someone else happy, then the music's doing its job. It's supposed to make people happy, but deep down, I'm thinking you need to grow a little bit in your musical taste. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a jerk. Just kind of mess around. I'm obviously embellishing and making that a little larger than it is, but no, I think there are some things maybe I can't understand, but some people really like certain styles and. If they're into
to each their own.
Right, and that's what it's about. That it's someone of that designer I watch, Nick, whatever his name is.
The lighting guy.
Name, Nick, yeah, he talks about lighting all the time. I love lighting myself, and I love design, so I like to.
Yes, he does.
Watch his videos, but he's always saying, I wouldn't do this, but if you do, that's great. If it makes you happy, that's great. That's the way I look at music. What about when were you born, Laura?
I was born. In 1979.
I know you almost referenced the jerk.
No.
I was born.
No, I wasn't going to reference the jerk.
If you know, it's one of those.
I was born in 1979.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of disco that year.
A lot of disco. I was there for it because I'm obviously a little older.
I was not, but okay, I had to look up songs from the year that I was born because we were talking about this the other day.
And you weren't there.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there, but also I was born in 1979, and that was a very big year for disco. I think the number one song that year was Gloria Gaynor's "I Will Survive." So it was like slim pickings Christmas wise.
Yeah.
But I would have to say, hands down, out of every song that came out that year, it would have to be "Wonderful Christmas Time" by Paul McCartney.
Yeah, that was good. That was kind of one of those that I didn't appreciate when I was younger.
Yeah, same. I mean, again, it came out in 1979, and I probably didn't hear it until like the 90s.
Right.
So, yeah, I probably didn't hear it for the first time until I started working in an office, and we had the radio on all the time. Kind of playing. Yeah. So,
we just saw the video recently.
We did. It's very cheeky.
It's very cheeky, cheesy, happy.
Yeah.
It's very Paul McCartney.
It was recorded for his first solo album, Without Wings. Okay. That was just a happily married man. Like every Paul McCartney song's really just kind of cheesy, but it's okay.
But it worked. It's because it's so natural for him to be that happy.
Yeah.
That it's great that he could put that into music. I'm very happy, and I can't play a happy song. Not so much, right? I can. It's not you, honey.
I didn't think it was, but now I'm starting to wonder.
No, so I really think even again one of those that if I don't appreciate or if I don't like one of Wings' songs, or I can appreciate where he's coming from when he wrote it.
By appreciate Wings songs, are you just talking about the Silly Love songs?
Silly Love songs.
That's what he's talking about. That's the Wings song he doesn't like. Yeah.
Yeah, but I still like the writing.
But when you think about it as it's just a guy who's just happily married. Mm-hmm. And that's it.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, he's incredibly happy.
So Paul, if you're out there watching, you're welcome to come by.
Please.
Yeah, I guarantee if you don't even know it by the name, you probably heard it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If you've ever shopped anywhere at Christmas, you probably heard it.
Yeah.
All the songs actually we're talking about, you've definitely heard.
You've definitely heard Last Christmas.
Because we get people, family watch our videos and so on. My daughter's like, Mackenzie was like, I don't know I don't understand your references. I said, well, you shouldn't. You're a lot younger. But what we want to do is encourage people that maybe are younger and watch it to check these things out because you might actually like it.
I mean, think about it. When you think about what your favorite traditional Christmas song is, like anything now, I guess, like, let's not talk like, 15th century, 16th century,
Right.
but like anything pre 1900.
Okay,
So,
yeah, anything before that would be
anything
considered
before
more
that.
traditional.
What would you say is, I mean, I wasn't around, but I do have a favorite traditional Christmas song.
Yeah, definitely
so what
wasn't
would you
around.
say yours is?
Mine is probably "Oh Holy Night," which was written in the
Okay.
1800s, I believe. And the only reason, again, it goes back to the musical where it's so well written. I think I mentioned the last one because Weezer did a version of it, and I of course said, well, they did it very Weezer-esque,
Yeah.
but the song
Weezer's got a sound.
the song is definitely written well, so it came across well. But that's not my favorite version. But either way, I think that's probably could be my
Again,
favorite.
I'm singing it in my head. When I sing in my head, I have a tendency to look
She
up.
looks up there.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. So sorry.
So what are you thinking for?
Oh, traditional?
Mhm.
The Nutcracker Suite.
Oh, I knew that, didn't I? I had to know that.
I feel like you'd have to know
Yeah.
that by now.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
known me a few years. We've written in 1892 by Tchaikovsky.
Yep.
I love ballet. I love the music from the Nutcracker from beginning to end. Everything is absolutely wonderful. And I love books.
Yes.
And the Nutcracker Suite is actually based on a book written by Alexandre Dumas. And then his book was actually a take from, I believe it was E.T.A. Hoffman's short story called The Nutcracker.
Yeah.
So,
That's kind of cool. I keep looking over this way because Jolene's over there.
she looks so adorable right now. If you guys could see our dog, she looks perfect.
She really does.
It's just
'cause
like
she
a
is-
little
she is pretty
Christmas,
good.
little Christmas angel.
I'm going to put a picture of her on this one of her by the fireplace.
The one I sent you the other day.
Yeah, I think I'll put that on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll look good. You got to see a picture of her. She's
Yeah.
great. But she's now just crashed out watching us record the video.
Yes.
But
An actual like my favorite Christmas song of all time.
oh no, you didn't.
No, I did not. So my favorite Christmas song of all time is the Christmas Waltz
Oh yeah,
by Frank Sinatra,
which is from what? The Rat Pack.
which is from the Rat Pack. But it was written for Frank Sinatra in 1954. It's been done many times. He
does it
recorded
great.
it a couple of times. Well, a couple of times after 1954. But he recorded it in 1954. But I love a waltz. I love me a waltz.
Yeah,
I'll watch any Hallmark movie that's about
that says something
waltzing.
about waltz.
Anything.
The Christmas princess.
Could be a Christmas waltz.
dance in the.
Could be a
palace.
Valentine's waltz. It doesn't matter. I love waltzing.
As long as there's a song with 3/4 time in it,
Yes.
you were there.
Do you want to hear? Do you want to know what my favorite Christmas was?
Your favorite Christmas?
Yeah.
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 Let's go
Oh,
with it.
I should have
'Cause
brought him.
Well, I discussed. We'll make sure I'll get a picture of you with him later, with your gift.
A current picture.
Current picture of you with
He
your
was.
favorite Christmas gift.
I totally forgot that there was going to be a special guest in
Yeah.
this episode.
There
and
still will
I
be.
forgot him. His name is Alex, and he's my Cabbage Patch Kid.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can see why that was a violent time in Christmas shopping.
It was.
From
Do
what
you
I
remember
remember.
when we watched Christmas Vacation last weekend when we
Mm-hmm.
went to the drive-in and we were looking at the prices of things in
Oh, and they showed a commercial, right?
No, it
What
wasn't
did
a
they show?
commercial. It's when Clark and
Oh, that's
cousin
right.
Eddie are walking through Walmart and Eddie's picking up like old Roy dog food and stuff, and then they walk past a thing of Cabbage Patch Kids, and they were $32.97.
And that was what, 1980. 87? Was it that late?
I want to say 87.
So that would be about $100 doll right now, if not more.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that really is expensive. And people went crazy
Like,
for those things.
like a 50-pound bag of Old Roy dog food was $5.98, but that Cabbage Patch Kid was $32.97.
That's why,
or something like that. It was
I'm kind
crazy.
of curious. I wonder if the average wage was probably $2 an hour, $2.50 an hour
I don't know.
back then. It wasn't much. I can guarantee you that.
I don't
Maybe
know,
five.
but
You know,
that wasn't
Well,
even
still.
the biggest year for Cabbage Patch Kids. I don't
No.
think.
Might not have been. I don't recall.
Because I was 5 when I got mine, and
Yeah.
I think that was the big year for them. So
Oh,
like
okay.
1984.
Okay, that's what I thought when they came out.
When Last Christmas came out, and George Michael and Andrew Ridgeley were partying with their friends on the mountain with their broken heart, I was playing with my Cabbage Patch Kid.
That's right.
So I think I also got a strawberry shortcake bike that year too. So things were really good.
Man, that's a
things
classic year. That's beautiful.
things were going well.
Well, Chad and I discussed. My favorite was probably it was just my drum set. You know, my first Tama drum set, cherry red, beautiful.
Cherry red for Christmas.
Cherry red, yes, red. So it was really nice. But yeah.
Yeah, that's
All
nice.
right. Got anything else?
I don't think so. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. It was great seeing you.
Are you going to have a New Year's show?
We might do that. Might be a good idea. Talk about
I do have some stuff to talk about New Year's.
Christmas, like music. New
Yeah.
Year's music.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Might see us later.
Maybe.
All right. Y'all take care. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.